Yep, go ahead. Brandon Helwig, if you want to get us started, the host will unmute you here.
I missed this.
Oh, I was unmuted, but my name's Josh Allen from Bucks Report. How are we doing, Richie?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Just wanted to ask you, who have you kind of leaned on throughout this process, as far as, players who have been there, done this, pro day, pre-draft workouts and everything like that, and kind of pick their brain to, get some tips and advice on it?
Well, first and foremost, God. I've been dealing with adversity my whole life, and being in this situation, like having pro day, having a bunch of NFL scouts and coaches, watching you perform, it can get scary to some guys, but I just lean on God, asking for guidance and things like that to make sure I'm staying cool and able to perform how I want to. But in terms of people I'm around, it's some vet guys I was working out with at Exos, guys like Eric Harris and I call him Head Buster, but what's his name? Play for the Browns. He's a safety for the Browns. But anyways, those guys I've been picking their brain on, what to expect coming out of college and going to the NFL. It's a lot of things that guys don't know. NFLPA, they do a good job of coaching you up, but it's way better to hear it from players who already been there.
And just wondering, have you spoken to the Buccaneers in this process at all?
Yes, sir. I done talked to multiple coaches, multiple staffs, NFL, really all of them, I think.
Best of luck on the journey.
Thank you.
Richie, here's Matheus Ornelas from Time Out here in Brazil. Congratulations for going for the NFL draft. Last year, we see the safeties going for the NFL and they have to do a lot of work. Like in the day one, we see the Buccaneers using a rookie safety and was a big guy for that defense. Do you think that you have the same kind of skills, talent, and football IQ for this kind of safety is going to get to the NFL and day one be ready for play on the level of the NFL?
Most definitely. I don't doubt that at all. The film speaks for itself. You can go back as far as you want to. Since my first season ever playing football at 10 years old, I've been productive. I've always been one of the smarter guys on the field. Always been a leader. All those things and qualities you want from a guy in the back end whose job is to save the defense most of the time. But it's not easy. But if you prepare hard, you work hard, you stay humble. Just keep working. All that'll come to it. I don't doubt myself at all on the next level. I feel like whoever get me, they're gonna be stuck with me. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I've been telling coaches that, like, you're not gonna find any reason to cut me.
And just a quick follow-up. During the Senior Bowl, you have a full week with like NFL scouts and coaches. What they talk most about your game that you might have to improve a little bit for the NFL?
I guess my style of play is real aggressive. I'm an aggressive player, coming downhill, attacking the ball, things like that. So just making sure, because I do let the game come to me, but making sure I just stay real calm. My ability gonna put me in the right spot. So just staying calm, read my keys and things like that to have a good aggressiveness, basically.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
So Richie, you just went through the pro day. How did you think you did? Were you happy? Were you satisfied with your performance? And did you get any quick feedback from any scouts in attendance?
Oh man, pro day. First of all, I'm gonna say I'm so glad it's over, man. Get back to football. Just worrying about football, what I love, my passion. Today, it was a good day. It was a good day overall. It was a solid day. I got a couple props from the coaches out there, basically telling me they already know what I can do. Just go out there and put it on display. Not too much feedback. A lot of coaches like to keep it low key, but I definitely know, they were comfortable and they felt good with how I did today. In terms of me personally, I feel like it was a few things, that I wanted to do better at. But overall, I'm happy with it.
Richie, you talked about, talking with other, former or current NFL players. What sort of advice did they give you that really kind of stuck out to you that you want to work on and focus on before you get drafted?
I done heard a lot of things. Like, first and foremost, take care of your body. Your body is your money. You can't perform if your body not performing. So you can have the mindset all you want, but your body needs to be out there playing. And then take care of your money. Once you get it, don't just be dishing it out. Find spots to put it in so it can grow. Set you up for when football is done, because it's gonna come to an end at some point. And then just building relationships. Really, like I was saying, after football, I don't want to say you're a nobody, but you out of that entertainment world. So now you got to get into that real world, and you got to actually have connection with people. You got to know how to talk to people. You got to know how to deal with emotions and all those things that typically you wouldn't have to do as a football player. So basically, just looking forward, as in know what you want to do and build on that while you're in the NFL.
Richie, how did your time at UCF prepare you for a future pro career?
I can sit here for 3 hours and tell you how to give you an answer to that. Long story short, though, I really just became a young man here, like to the fullest extent. I came in, wide-eyed, didn't know what to expect, just playing ball. All I know is to play ball, go to school, stuff like that. But you learn so much and you grow so much, especially me being, a leader. No matter what room I'm in, I'm considered a leader. So all the qualities of a leader, knowing how to deal with, 100 personalities, knowing how to make a stand on what you believe in, and doing everything that you're supposed to do in the coach's eyes. But decision-making, just leading the group, I feel like everything I've been through at UCF is setting me up for, one day I'm gonna be a father. One day, I'll be a husband. I have kids. I can, get them some of those values and lessons that I learned here. So basically, I'm just say I went from a boy to a young man.
Hey, Richie, Nick Faribault, Pittsburgh Sports Now. I really wanted to ask you about your time down in Mobile during the Senior Bowl week, because you really had one heck of a week down there. And that's kind of what catapulted you, I guess, into this first round conversation. So how do you feel that went? And really, what do you feel you showed down there?
I tell everybody that was probably one of the most blessed weeks I done had in my entire career. Going into it, me and Aaron Robinson, we kind of had a chip on our shoulder, because being at UCF, people feel like, oh, y'all don't have any competition. Your stats don't matter. The people you played don't matter. Like, they kind of leave us out of that conversation. So, we went in there with the mindset of, we don't care who out there. We don't care what the logo is. We just gonna play ball like we know how. So we was really impressed. We definitely felt happy about how we performed that week. I know we got a lot of attention, rightfully so. We definitely deserved it. We've been working hard. But Mobile, man, it was a super blessed week. I got to meet a lot of coaches. They got to see my personality up front, because I say I'm a leader all day, but, when it's time to really be in that environment, are you really a leader? Are you really a guy that's going to step in front of the group, stuff like that. And, just how I am, I like to keep things light. I like to keep things fun when I'm working hard. And I got to put all that on display. They got to see that firsthand.
Richie, what are your plans for draft night or NFL draft weekend? How are you going to spend it? And how exciting is that it's right around the corner?
Shoot, I've been looking forward to that. I've been focused on pro day. But now that it's over, I get the kit back. Well, not kit back yet, but when the draft comes, I get the kit back with my family. I'm gonna kit back with my family, let Airbnb, and we all just gonna enjoy the moment, man. A lot of coaches been telling me this only happens once. This is a once in a lifetime thing. So soak it all in, and basically, family is number one to me. It's important. They're important to me, and I get to share that moment with them. No matter what happens, April 29th through the 1st, I'm gonna be with them.
Hi, I'm Gonzalo from Ojai in Argentina. How are you, Richie?
I'm doing good, man. You say you're in Argentina?
From Argentina, yes.
Ooh, y'all showing love from over there. I appreciate that.
like Lionel Messi. Well, my question is, which skill or skills do you think you developed the most through your entire career at college football?
So my skill set that I cherish the most.
Yes, which one you did improve the most? Some do you think you haven't at the start of your career, and now do you develop a little bit?
Well, I consider myself a smart football player. I thought I had a great IQ coming into college. I was really instinctful and things like that. But man, that took off like this when I got to college. I learned so much more. I didn't even know how to watch film. Like people say they watch film, but like, what are you looking for? Stuff like that. Like, all that just kind of went this way with 2 staffs I had here. Most definitely the last staff, I was with them the longest. But just my IQ for the game, it caused me to be more instinctful. I play a little faster, and I'm able to get turnovers and stuff like that. So I'm gonna say that definitely improved the most. But one thing, I really cherish about myself and my game is I'm able to be in multiple spots. That's really important for a defense, especially in today's game, the spread lead. You never know, like with me being in the game, am I high safety, low in the box? Am I at nickel? You just don't know. So you can get all kind of different looks with one person. So I definitely cherish that one the most.
Thank you, and good luck.
You're welcome.
How you doing, sir? Alex Fleming, Florida Sun. Congratulations. This is a big day for you.
Appreciate that, Mr. Fleming.
All right. 2-part question. Brandon Marshall, Gabriel Davis. Now, they play offense, but there's a lot of people that came out of UCF and had very good careers. So you playing defense, one, what wide receiver do you look to match up against on the defensive front? And two, do you want to keep the longevity of the UCF Knights in the NFL, and how do you plan to do that?
Well, I'll start with question 2, which is absolutely. I'm good. You hear me now?
There you go.
Oh, so what I was saying was to answer your second question first. Absolutely, that's my answer. Like I said, we come from UCF, and people are always putting us down because they feel like we don't play nobody valuable, or we don't go against opponents that have whatever you want to call it. But we hard working bunch. Especially the guys coming out in this group right here. I feel like we all got a shot to go do something special at the next level. So this group right here definitely continue that legacy. UCF, whatever you want to, fast, fierce, continuing that. But it's a lot of good guys, young guys here at UCF right now. They're gonna get their name heard coming here shortly. But I'm definitely everything I learn, I definitely try to, preach it back to those guys because I want to see them succeed. I feel like people was doing that to me when I was here in my career, and just nitpicking the vet's brains, like always finding the oldest guy in the room, nitpicking his brain. Some young guys are scared to do that, so I make sure I take the time of my day to just give it to them. One day they might not hear it, but one day they will, and that might be the one thing that saved them or propelled them into going to the NFL.
Last question from Brandon Olson.
Hey, Richie. So this one's not totally a football question, but I was down in Mobile with you, and after the 3rd day of practice, you went up to an NFL Network production guy and you asked if you can get a subscription or hook up for NFL Network. Did that ever work out for you?
Man, I still ain't got that subscription. You need to tell that man I'm looking for him too, because I asked politely and I asked him if I can get that subscription. I really wanted it. I've been missing a lot of football, so let me know if you get his number or something and text me, DM me, whatever. But I still need that.
Thanks, Richie. Thanks, guys.
All right, y'all. Appreciate it, man.